Hello, good evening, and welcome once again to Real Estate with Bimpe. This is my YouTube channel where I teach you real estate investment principles like you were in primary 6. I mastered real estate investment simplified so that I could bring it across to you, so that I could reduce your investment losses, so that I could teach you to mitigate your real estate risks. Welcome to my YouTube channel today, and today we're going to be talking about the best form of real estate investment. What is the best type of real estate investment? And you know my candid answer to that question? The best type of real estate investment, the best place to invest in for real estate is in yourself. Did you hear me? The best type of real estate investment is you. Because the more exposure you have, the more information you have, the more you know, the less likely your investment error, irrespective of the type of investment you venture into. The more you know, the more exposure you have, the more information you have, the more understanding you have, the better you are able to maneuver through the circumstances you find yourself in any real estate investment situation that you find yourself. That is what I find. I am able to help my clients navigate through their real estate challenges easier because of a wide world of experience, because of experience across different platforms in different matters. There are different kinds of real estate investment. You can do land buying, you can do land flipping, you can build to rent, you can build to sell, you can do real estate investment trust, you can enter a JV, which is very common right now. You can do agricultural investments, you can do community buying. There are varying and various types of real estate investment, and they are all viable. However, it's not everyone that is for you. It's not everyone that is suited to you, because our life's journeys are different. The factors to consider and the answers to those factors, for us, they are different. So everybody's investment journey is tailored to his life, tailored to his needs, tailored to his current situation. That's what I want you to have in mind. So I'm going to be asking you 4 questions that when you answer them, they will give you a fair idea as to how to proceed in real estate conversations. They will give you an idea that, when you hear land flipping, no, it's not for me. When you hear, okay, JV, you will know, okay, yes, this conversation is for me. Why? Because you had answered some questions and you were able to sort of place yourself, where you are best fitted. I'll be asking you 4 of those questions. The first question is, how much do you have to invest? The person who has 250,000 and the person who has 2.5 million and the person who has 25 million to invest, understand, they are not on the same pedestal. Their investing choices are different. Their perspectives are different. The risks they can get into are different. The kind of investment they can make is different. Bear in mind that thing you want to invest in, right? That's your real estate investment cost. It's not just cost for land. It's cost for doing survey. Even if it's some other ones that you are not buying, it's cost of investigating. Even if you want to do real estate investment trusts, there are investigations you need to carry out. There are questions you need to ask. There are places you need to do some findings. The cost of getting into that investment also includes all your ancillary costs. So when you have 2.5 million to invest, take it from me that you cannot invest 2.5 million. The best you can use is about 2 million or 2.1 million because of some other factors you need to consider before you get into the investment. So you see that the opportunities that are actually yours to take per time is different. If you have 2.5 million, for example, I will not even ask you to bother looking for land in Lagos. Don't even go to Badagry to look for land, because I'm not sure you will get sensible land at 2.5 million. Not even in the hinterland of Agbowa in Ikorodu will you get, because you will not get Lekki, Awoyaya, Ipe, you won't get on that side. So not even the Ikorodu, Agbowa, and all that side will you get sensible land at 2.5 million. I will ask you, let's go outside Lagos, or let's go and start from your own state. We will start investing there. We can end up in Lagos, but you must start from there. But if you have 25 million, I can say, okay, you want to invest in Lagos? Yes, it's an option. Let's answer the other questions. How much of real estate investments do you know? if you enter any form of real estate investment without any information, the same way you rush in is the same way you will rush out. Please do not rush in to invest in anything without knowing about it. If you do not know about NFTs and they bring NFTs to you, it's going to sound very sweet to your ears because you don't know anything else. It's time for you to investigate and ask your own questions about NFTs. When you are able to answer the questions running around in your head, you will be able to realistically begin the investment journey. But when you've not been able to answer when you don't even have questions to answer, there's no way you can help yourself in that situation. So I ask you again, how much of real estate investment do you know? Are you in real estate investment groups? Have you watched all my videos? Because I give you hands-on information, and I assure you I don't tell it to you like I'm a lawyer. Do I sound like a lawyer to you right now? Because this is not a law course. I'm teaching people who don't know anything about law, so I cannot afford to be telling you things that don't make any sense to you. Are you on Facebook? Are you following me on Facebook to go through all my pages and to see the places that I refer you to? Because I refer you sometimes to some places to go and learn some other things. Do you just get up and you go to Google and type real estate in Nigeria and see what comes up? What do you know about real estate? Who is teaching you? What are you learning? If you don't know anything, please take 1/10 of that your investment money, go and take time and go and read a bit, or take a sizable amount of money and employ professionals who have a lot of experience to guide you on your journey. You either spend money or you spend time, but don't get in without having a basic idea of what you are getting into. So like I said, you either take 1/10 of that your investment money, invest it in places where you can learn, or you take substantial money and you get professionals who have a lot of experience to teach you and guide you on your initial real estate investment journeys. Everything is not about buying a house. Everything is not about JV. Everything is not about building shops. Everything is not about real estate investment trusts. You can even do a combination of all, provided you are guided and you understand what you are getting into. The third question is, why are you investing? What do you want it for? Do you want it because you want to live in your own house? There's the average idea that is used to sell houses that be your own landlord. It is a viable reason to get into real estate, to want to build real estate, but I assure you it's just one of the numerous reasons. In fact, it's one of the most elementary reasons for which you want to go into real estate investments. I know people who have lived, I know a particular man who has lived in a rented house 19 years. He has 6 houses. He's not in a hurry to move into any of them, even though they are all within town. He told me his real estate investment journey spans about 23 years. I had a lot of respect for the man. I heard the story and I learned a few things from there. Why do you want to get into real estate investment? Is it to build a house to live in your retirement? Is it to generate funds for some other thing you want to do? Is it to create a legacy for your children? Why exactly do you want to get into real estate investment? Why you want to get in will determine the one you are going to do. If you want to be a landlord, then we're going to be looking for where you can live. It's not just to buy a house or a land anywhere, where you can live. Some people can't live in certain localities. So where you can live, relative to what you are doing right now, whether you run a business or you work in an office. So your ability to commute office to house is a consideration. Access to some other factors of your life, like your religious place, your place of health management, your immediate family, relative to that place, those are considerations for the person who wants to build to live in. So you can see that why you are getting in, you must have a why. Don't just get in aimlessly. Your losses will be more than is necessary because you have no purpose, you have no aim. And where use is not known, it is said that abuse is absolutely inevitable. The next question is, how long do you have? How long do you have? The risks I could take at 29 when I lost 300,000 to real estate investment, I cannot take them now at 42. That time was conducive for such high risk. Right now is not conducive. So for somebody who is just starting work, you are building your pension, you started work 3, 4, 5 years ago, you are building your pension, you are saving money, you are not married, your liabilities are not too many. The risks you can take are higher, and you should take more risks than somebody who is 55 facing retirement in another 7, 8 years. The person cannot afford to take that many risks. They should enter spaces that are more secure than somebody who is 27, 28. So how long do you have? will also determine what you should go into. A person who is 57 or 55 should not be the one that is going to buy house in a land that they say the title is extension in progress. I don't even know what I don't know the definition. I don't know what is title inside extension in progress, but that's not the story for now. The person who is 57 should not be the one going to buy in that kind of place, because that's your extension that is in progress. The progress may not end another 15 years. And what if at the end of the progress the land is not released? Because that's the essence of extension in progress. They are applying for the government to excise it. What if the government refuses to excise it? What happens to you? At 57 you started, and 15 years or 10 years later government refuses to release, and you are 67. Your risk quotient at 57 is less than my risk quotient at 29. I have fully recovered from my initial losses, but if I make those kind of mistakes now, I'm not sure. So I ask you, the mistakes you can make now, are they the mistakes you could make at 25? If you are 25, there's a world of opportunity ahead of you. There are a lot of risks you can take. And the higher the risk, the higher the returns. Understand that in any form of investment. The higher the risk, the higher the return. The lower the risk, the lower the returns. So at 29, you can take some major risks that may be heavy risks. But if they turn out right, you could be made for the rest of your life. But at 57, you can't do that. So to determine what is the best real estate investment for you, answer these 4 questions. And the first thing I want you to invest in on this your real estate path is yourself. Once you have invested in yourself to learn a substantial wide range of things in this space, then you can map out a plan. Don't just start aimlessly. Map out a plan. This is where I want to start because this is where I'm going. It's easier for you to reach a desired end when you start with that end in view. Did you get any value from this video? If you did, please let me know what you learned and what you found most relevant in the comment section. If you have questions, please ask me in the comment section. I'll be willing to answer your questions, respond to your comments. Hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when the next video is uploaded, when I have more valuable and educative content to share with you. Until I come your way again, remember that I always say that real estate investments remain one of the juiciest forms of investment in Nigeria and even in the world at large. Thank you and bye-bye.